Welcome to my channel, one of the most average on the internet, and welcome to Camping 101. Only 1% are subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you went down and subscribed. Turn that subscription button red. Now, an important part of camping is loadout. We want LMGs or high round ARs. We also would like to have a secondary, preferably a Psychov and Diameti. Always full auto on the Psychov. The perks that you need to run are EOD, Restock, and Battle Hardened. You need grenades just not to work on you. You're also going to use the Prox Mine. It's better than a Claymore as it's more versatile and can defend from all directions. The next is a heartbeat sensor, as you want to know where they are, they can't know where you are. And if they do, it's better for you to both know where you are than you to be clueless. You don't want to be without it. Another important thing is selecting your operator, as the darker the operator, the better. You want every pay-to-win advantage you can in Warzone. Game modes. Rebirth is fun, but Plunder, that is where it is at. Now, if we drop down, we want to go to Airfield, and we want to go to this specific tower. It is the best spot for camping in all of Caldera. You can also head over to Beachhead, but that's less as fun. And you should always go for that tower. Now, let's talk about defending a building. When you want to defend, you go down and you need to see if it's even defendable, if it's even worth it. You want to look and see if it has one room that you can't get wallbanged for. I don't think you can wallbang through bathrooms. And you also want to make sure that it doesn't have so many entrances that you can't defend it. You want to go to a different house, slide cancel over, because you're a pro. You want to look.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Perfect. Exactly what we want. We want to throw a Proxman right there. So we get that warning, make sure that nobody's there. And we also want to make sure that there's a Proxmine right there. Perfect. Now, about mounting. Do you want to mount? If you have one entrance, you do. It's very helpful. Flinch resistance? No. But if you have multiple entrances, you can't aim over to the other side, and so it's going to cost you the game. Or a 30-second respawn. Now let's talk about tower. How you want to defend tower? You want to put a Proxmine between the second and fourth stair. You also want to go between the first and second stair, or that wide flying. It just depends on how your enemies act. If they like to camp up top a little bit and creep down the stairs, or if they like to full push you. You want to check your heartbeat sensor, see if there's people, and if there are, you want to go up, bait them a little bit, go back down. And that's why we use Prox Mines right there. Perfect. You want to make sure you have it right there. Perfect. That's it. Best Prox Mine placement. You want to slide down to each entrance and see if it's secured. If you don't have a heartbeat up, or if you're just checking. Don't be afraid to move your Prox Mine, as it could help when you use it. You want to see some people down here? Perfect. You want them to blow up your Prox Mine, because that tells you they're there. Prox Mines, you want to kind of treat them as security devices, not as a one-way ticket to victory. Right there, kind of saved me right there. And that's why we use them. But they should mainly be used as, primarily be used as just, when you down somebody, you want to try and finish them, but if they go too far up there, it's not worth it anymore. Unless you're trying to bait and it just falls in line, but they're just going to be waiting right there for you.
Enemy soldier nearby.
I can use it to down people, or I can use it as coverage, as an alert system. Can cover my flanks.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
What you can also do out the window behind you, if you don't take my advice and use Restock, is you can snipe at it, but I preferably don't. I do take shots out of it every once in a while to see if anybody wants to rush me. Very fun indeed. Heartbeat, of course. I see some people are down here. Alright, replace my that was terrible placement. Alright, let's try that again. You always gotta replace your prox mines.
Enemy UAV active.
Use field upgrades if you don't want to use restock.
Extraction standing by.
You're missing out if you
Mark
don't
an
use
LZ
restock.
for pickup.
If you wanna crawl and lay down, you can go on these boxes, but only if you're with a partner, because you can defend it better from the boxes, but not the other side. You can also lay down here, make sure that your prone isn't blocked, and that you have quick mobility between both entrances. But mainly I like to crouch because you can't see that well downstairs.
Enemy UAV active.
You want to kind of sit here idle. Now let's talk about moving building to building. You want to check around, take some cover. Make sure that the area is clear and ready to go. Just for you and you alone. You want to check side to side, and once you're sure it's kind of safe, run. Because if you get shot on the cover, you're dead. And the longer in the out of cover, your chances aren't looking that good. Barge to this door, look if it's defendable. There's people chasing you, you don't really got that choice, and so you've got to try and defend the best you can. Closing doors, not a big issue because you're camping in a separate room. You always want to make sure that you're in a separate room. And the most important of all is having fun. Yes, camping is fun for me. It's the funnest part of this game. When people walk through that doorway and you're pre-aiming it with your prox mines and everything. Sometimes even if you have a sentry gun, if you get that field upgrade. It is one of the best feelings ever. And have fun camping, of course. As what's the fun in doing something if it's no fun? And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment.